I love NY. Or do I? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all. I don't know what that intro was, and I'm sorry. And I hope that you can see the smoke on this. I'm like trying to see it in the viewfinder. It's really, really hot. I have hot chocolate. I have a little candy cane I stole from work last night. And we're going to be getting into what is a good Christmas wish list. So let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Rennie. It is so good to meet you. And if you're returning, welcome back. I missed you and I hope you're doing well. That intro was a little weird, a little chaotic, a little everywhere, but that's kind of how we are on this channel. And yeah, I thought I've been seeing this type of video going around a lot. And honestly, it was posted a lot in November, but I thought it made more sense to do this after Black Friday. So today is Tuesday, right after Cyber Monday. So it's after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, everything. And I thought, like, this is a good time because I kind of got my creative juices flowing and I was like, okay, yeah, this is for you. So if you have a girl in your life, like your girlfriend, your sister, your aunt, your niece, your grandma, mom, wife, you know, this is for her. Okay, so yeah, that's like pretty much where I'm getting at is like I've been doing a lot of shopping. I went out for this past Black Friday and I was just really like kind of trying to, you know, get all of my gifts in. I love the chaos because it's like calm chaos because a lot of people, like, I felt like the turnout this year was not as much as it has been in the past because I do remember, like, my first ever time going Black Friday shopping, there were, like, police everywhere, but, like, a lot of people, it's been controlled chaos, and I thrive in that. So I went out with my mom, my grandma, Amelia, my other friend, and Lisha. And we went to a bunch of stores. I got a lot of gifts for everyone. I haven't finished my list yet for everyone. But yeah, if you are looking for good gifts to get a female in your life, a woman in your life, someone who likes even girly things, I shouldn't even gender it, to be honest, then this video is for you. So like I said before, let's just get started. So I have my handy dandy laptop and I wrote a huge list of literally everything that you should get someone. It's hot. Okay, so number 1, wellness ideas. Okay, so I, as a girl growing up and going through literally trials and tribulations to figure out what type of wellness products actually work for me and like my body, and things that are like kind of just basically just like cheaply made versus things that are actually products I would keep in my bathroom and like with me throughout my just like getting ready routines and stuff like that. I compiled a list for you all and just things I think help kind of you grow through the ages, TBH. So, a wet brush. If you don't know what a wet brush is, these things have been out, I think, since when I was in middle school, I think they first came out. That was like around like 2016, I think, 2018, something like that. And I think that's when I started using them. I don't know if they were out, like they came out at that time, but I think it was like either a little bit before or like during that time. They're really good. Going through dance, I remember I used to dread when my mom had to put my hair up. Wet brushes don't have to be used only for wet hair, but they're really good for wet hair because they do not rip your hair as you're brushing out the tangles, if that makes any sense. I really genuinely don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the bristles or like, I don't know what of the make it is that makes it so easy to go through your hair, but a wet brush is 110% recommended because it literally, I shit you not, is like the best invention. It I don't hate now brushing my hair. You know what I mean? And like when I was growing up, I used to dread that moment of sitting down and waiting for my hair to be put in a bun when I like didn't know how to do that. And literally my mom got one of these. No tears. No tears. Helps if your friend or even you, if you're shopping for yourself, if you have a tender head like moi. Next thing, heatless curls or soft rollers. I have soft rollers. If you've followed me for a bit, I've done it in a few other videos. I love these soft rollers. They're so cute, and I use them because my hair is pretty thick. I use them when my hair is not wet, but I have seen heatless curls used when somebody has wet hair, but also I've seen people use it with dry hair. I don't really think it matters. Heatless curls are really easy. They can make you look like you have a full-on blowout if you do them really well. I was thinking of investing in one of them, but the contraption kind of intimidates me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it must not be that hard. I don't know, I've seen a lot of girls with long hair do it. I have kind of like this medium length, kind of. I'm waiting for it to get a little longer and then maybe we'll circle back to it. But it avoids heat damage, so I highly recommend. And it's basically an effortless overnight curl. So the next thing with hair is a topsy-turvy. These are the shit. So you know how you like put your hair down and you wrap it in a towel and then you throw it back up? So I shed a lot. If you do not want to have your hair like, you know, stick to your body when you're getting out of the shower or the bath, you know what I mean? Because you've used it for your head and, you know, your body, I would invest in a topsy-turvy. It is literally a small towel. You literally do the exact same motion of twisting it, except for it has a little like rubber band. And the rubber band, literally you just lock it in place behind you. It's really easy, really simple, really cute, and honestly, it's worth the money. They're like probably now, they're probably like $2. They're not like super hyped now, but like honestly, I don't know why they're not hyped because people are bringing bonnets in and hair curlers at night, and you know, so it's like I'm just confused why this isn't talked about enough. And that goes into my next one, bonnets. I have a bonnet. If you followed me again for a while, you know I'd be wearing my bonnet. It is not just for one certain hair texture. Anyone can wear a bonnet. It is actually really good for your hair to have a silk bonnet so that it, number one, is not in your face and getting oils from your hair mixed into your face at night or your face oils onto your hair. Like that helps. And also my hair has been significantly softer after like doing this. Like just having, no joke, a bonnet for like almost, I guess, a year now, it's changed my hair completely. And also like there's just not a lot of damaging like things that I don't feel as dry, you know? So yeah, so that's a bonus. The next thing we're getting into like more facial products are star patches. Again, I love star patches. I think they're so cute, and I think as someone who suffered with cystic acne, I think it is a really good idea to get something that actually accents and complements your pimple, because they still do the same thing as your regular pimple patches that are clear, that fight off, you know, and I get it if you want to like put them underneath when you're doing your makeup, so you want them to like not be noticeable. I get why you'd want to go for the clear ones. But I really love the star patch ones because I think that they can go with an outfit. You get like a little cute little color, and then, you know, you have like a fit. Like if I got a red one, it would match this red heart, and I could just, you know, it's cute. And I think anyone of any age could wear them. I think they're fun, and I think it brings back that inner child feeling, and I think a lot of us need that sometimes. So yeah, anyways, moving on. The next thing, I used this in my last video, Neutrogena, oil preventing cleanser. This is honestly the shit. I highly recommend to anyone that is suffering from acne and wants something that is good for sensitive skin. It is nothing that is crazy. Trust me, I've tried it all. This is, number one, it smells good, and two, it's good to do right after you use a makeup wipe on your face. It's like micellar water, and it just takes off the excess crap in your pores. The next thing is face and neck oil. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna be telling you what oil you should use. I would recommend, like, obviously for the face cleanser stuff, I said Neutrogena because I know that brand and I really like that brand. But face oil, it's just like, I feel like it's a fancy, like, bougie thing. And I feel like if you don't think that I don't always think it's necessary. I don't use it all the time. I got my face oil from Ross. I'm not trying to do too much, to say the least. So I don't think that you have to do that. But if you want to do something that, like, makes you feel, kind of more like, oh my god, like I'm doing, like, my nighttime routine, like, I get it. After you cleanse your face, it's also really good too when you have kind of more drier skin to do some oil-based stuff. Also, vitamin C, or vitamin E, yeah, vitamin E oil is actually really good too for your face to, like, give yourself some more, like, good oils in your face. Again, I would say don't do it all the time because you're gonna cause yourself to get a lot more buildup of, like, oils, and, like, then you're gonna get pimples. So I would do it, like, once a week if you want to do it every week type thing. It is a very fancy thing, but also if you're going to do it, obviously put it on your neck. I highly recommend, if you're shopping for someone that is a skincare girly, this is a really good thing to, give them. The next thing for skincare girlies is Round Lab, which is a Korean skincare. I love it because they have an online quiz that you can take, and that they're not bombarding you with 50 million emails about things to get, like, results or anything like that. They have, like, a little test or quiz or whatever, and you just take it and you just say, like, what are your goals? What are the things you struggle with? All of that. Super simple, super easy. I highly recommend because they will give you the things that you should use AM and PM versus the things that you could use only in PM or only in AM. And then you can, like, filter out, what you want, what you don't, and build, like, a cute skincare routine over that. Also, they're pretty affordable. They're pretty good for a Korean skincare because we all know Korean skincare brands are, like, top tier. At least from my knowledge, they're top tier. They don't usually use a lot of harsh chemicals like the ones in the US do. Korean skincare usually, always leaves my face, at least, very soft, very feeling nourished, very feeling like almost like I'm on a cloud. Like, I'm not even joking, and, like, I am acting like this is sponsored, but it is not. It's just, this shit's so good. Like, if you have a skincare girly, like, I would do it. Like, ask her, be like, are you, like, trying to prevent, like, acne flare-ups? Are you trying to prevent, like, rosacea? Or are you, like, trying to, make sure you don't have aging or signs of aging or something? Just, like, feel around and then go and take the quiz and then order the stuff for her. You know what I mean? Next thing is, my girlfriend makes fun of me a lot for this. I am now a Dove baddie, and my mom is a Dove baddie as well. So our entire bathroom is Dove Central. I have a Dove body wash. I bought Dove bar soap. I bought, like, a pack of 4 from the Garden collection because I was obsessed with the scent. The green one was so good, but they were out of it, so I had to get the pink one. But the pink one's really good too. So I had bar soap, and then I switched over to, because I ran out, I switched over to a body wash of it. Body wash is so, so good. I have the coconut flavor and, flavor. I have the coconut scent, and it's so good for sensitive skin. It literally locks in moisture like no tomorrow, and it's so gentle. Like, I don't feel itchy, like, or dry or anything. Like, I feel really good. And the other, The other products I have are the Damage Repair shampoo and conditioner. They're both in the scent of lavender. They smell extremely amazing good. I actually had to get another shampoo because I ran out of my shampoo because I've used it since last month into now. And literally I just had to repurchase it, so it is definitely worth it. And it's only like $12, so it's pretty good. And I haven't had to repurchase the conditioner yet. So yeah, because I sometimes am on again, off again with when I condition my hair. Anyways, so I have, you know, obviously the bar soap, the body wash, the shampoo and conditioner, and also on top of it, 'tis the season to get into this, I got the body scrub. Now, this is bougie. This is another bougie thing. If you have a girl that, like, let's say your girlfriend is very, like, into scents, like moi is, I would say get her the Dove body scrub. Get her in it favorite, you know, favorite scent, and get the matching body wash so it really locks that scent in. I got a gingerbread one. It's really actually kind of like, it's amazing with the, what's it called? With the body wash I have. So yeah, those are my things. I rest my case. The next thing, I would say you should be using sunscreen every day. And I did not know, and I probably should have known this, you can get little like transportable ones, at least from the brand that I like to get from, Sunbum. And basically you just roll it on your face and then you just, you know, rub it in. You can roll it on your neck, rub it in. I like to do my ears too because I'm extra and also I'm really pale. And this just helps prevent, you know, signs of early aging, but also helps preventing skincare. So if you have a health conscious, this is why it's in wellness, health conscious girly that you're with, you know, I would get her that because she will definitely thank you if she doesn't already have it. Okay, so now we're going to get into the next ideas, which is makeup products. So one thing I'm extremely obsessed with, and if you can't tell, I really like blush. I have tried ColourPop's liquid blush, I love. And I've also tried ColourPop's, like currently I'm using their dry blush. I highly recommend both. So if you have a girl that is very into, you know, caking your face like a pro or all of that, that's a Tana Mojo reference if you do not know. I miss her. I like miss her like her like old videos. Anyways, side note, but ColourPop has really good formulas and they're also vegan based and cruelty free, so another health conscientious one. I like both of their blushes. I think I like more of the matte, the dry one currently for winter, but for summer, the liquid one, it's just so effortless. You don't really have to use that much because it's really pigmented. Same thing with the dry one. It's just, they give you a lot and you don't have to always be like going to the store to be like, oh, I gotta repurchase this. It's like not the first thing I run out of. And I do like my makeup every day. So the next thing, another item from ColourPop is their eyeshadows. I have been seeing so many ones for Twilight coming out during this past October, and it was insane because I think they're literally doing every single one for each of the movies, which is amazing and also so silly at the same time. But like, Twilight was camp, and I don't think a lot of people like, I feel like a lot more people are giving it recognition for that, but I feel like it took a while, you know? So like brands now like working together to create like palettes based off of each movie is crazy, and I love it. And like Little Mia's like going ham with it, you know? So the one I have currently is the Twilight, the OG one. And that one, it's so pigmented. The glitters actually like get off of the palette onto your eye, because if you do makeup a lot like me, sometimes you're really like digging that brush in and like it seems like you're never picking up anything. So I highly recommend a ColourPop palette. Also, ColourPop, since they're really kind of, I feel like, newer to palettes, at least eyeshadow palettes, I feel like they've been very just like cheaper. So I would like hop on that, especially since all the deals are out now. I would like definitely jump on it. And also I think it's a good like starter because they're always like themed based on different things. So like if somebody's just getting into makeup, like get them like a warm tones, like browns and tans and stuff, or something like cool tones or something, you know what I mean? Or get them one like a themed one if they really like Twilight, you know? Like combine the two of their faves. So the next thing is lip liner. This should not be a shock to any of you. I have been doing lip liner, I think, since this past summer. I love lip liner. I really do. And I go in and out of phases with it. The combo I'm currently using is, I don't have the lip liner because funny enough, I think I left either my lip liner in my car or at my girlfriend's house, or I just lost it entirely. But I usually like to use like a brighter red and then kind of like use that just around a little bit overlining my lips, but not too much because I'm not trying to give like Kim K, but also I like want a little bit more. And then I use just this light pink gloss and it makes like a really kind of floral tone. I really like it. Funny enough, I said like I don't want my lips to look like Kim K. I have a plumper that I think I've used in a past few videos back. These lip plumpers, again, you can go to the drugstore. It's not a certain brand I use because I kind of switch in and out of everything. But this lip plumper, it's like if you want to be a little fancy, if you're not wearing too much makeup but you want like a lip, it's like a gloss. Mine's like a reddish gloss, and then it like, I just put a little bit on. My lips get a little bit like, they just look a little fuller. Again, it does like what lip liner would do. So if you're not into lip liner, go for the gloss lip plumper. We're almost done with makeup, I promise. And so the next thing is, if you have a girl or like let's say your best friend is looking for she wants to wear eyeliner, but she's more of a natural girl, so she doesn't want to be super like bold with a black eyeliner. I completely understand. I have started using a burgundy eyeliner. This one's a little expensive, from Anastasia. I have started using their liquid eyeliner and it's a burgundy shade. I'm thinking, well, at least I'm planning on getting multiple different colors because I really do love eyeliner and I love playing around with makeup. But if you're looking for something that is more natural, I would go for either a burgundy or a brown because both of them are a little bit lighter than black, and they also give just kind of more of a dainty effect rather than a really sharp like seductress, vibe. Yeah, I got this burgundy one. My mom brought it up, the idea. She was like, why don't you just get a burgundy one and match your hair for like auditions and stuff? And I was like, that is so true. Why didn't I not think of that? So thanks, Mom. And into the next thing, I am on again and off again Kiss eyelashes. So the brand Kiss is an amazing brand. I love their glue. Their glue doesn't hurt pulling it off of your eyes, and also it's not a pain in the arse to put on your eyes, well, like to put on the eyelash to put on your eye. I love their brand, but I'm always on again and off again. I think it's because I had competition years as a dancer where I always had to wear falsies like every weekend, but I like sometimes like playing with them. I think it's fun to, mix them up, once in a while. I would say like it's just, that's a good brand. That's a safe brand to go for. Their glue isn't too intense. You can get it in clear or white, but the white fades to clear anyways. Or I guess I should say you can get it in white, which goes to clear, or black, which just blends into like if you have eyeliner on. But yeah, so I would say that's a nice brand if you want to start out. The next thing is translucent powder, aka the Airspun one. The Airspun one I literally just recently got this year, and it is mwah. You have so much powder, and also it's just, it locks in your face. Like, look at my face. Like, it just looks good, you know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't have to worry about like my makeup coming off, you know what I mean? Like me looking. Yeah, I don't have to, so it's like, it's nice. Okay, so the next thing is setting spray, obviously. Setting spray, if you can get it in the biggest of big bottles, I would say go for it, because that is always something that I am running out of because I use a lot and I am not ashamed of it. I use a lot. So now we're getting into clothing ideas. Brands that are really big currently are Altered State. It's a little Christian-y. So if you're not really faith-based, it's okay, because me and my girlfriend actually went and we got a lot of things from there. They're a little bit more pricey, but they are very cute, and they're like pastels or like really like accent pieces, or they're staple pieces. So you get like kind of like a variant, and it's also very clean. So it's like kind of like, it gives like a little bit of personality, but still poised, if that makes any sense. So I really love them. Aritzia, again, a really expensive place, but a very, if you want to look business cash always, I would go there. Gymshark, of course. Gymshark is just always eating with their leggings. Like, if you're a gym girly, like my girlfriend is, I would get Gymshark anything, literally. She's obsessed with their leggings, and they really are a really good brand. It's very good texture. I'm honestly considering purchasing some leggings for myself for dance, but that's besides the point. Getting into the next thing, Urban Outfitters and Target. Target has been kind of being like how Aeropostale was back in again 2016 for like Aeropostale was more of the cheaper brand to shop at compared to Urban Outfitters, Hollister. So yeah, but Urban Outfitters also is like always a plus. I love them. I only get one thing from Urban like every year. This year I went and my girlfriend got me a record, the If I Could Make It Go Quiet by Girl in Red record, which is insane. There was the last one was there. And I think I asked for pants, but I usually only get one like clothing article from there because they're so expensive. And also Uggs. I don't know if anybody's seen like the little cute Uggs where they're like kind of halved. I love those. I'm obsessed with those. I think those are really cute, and I think those are a really big trend lately, so check that off your list. And lastly, miscellaneous items. Miscellaneous items, Rennie, what even is that? Well, I'll tell you. Gift cards. Literally, if you're shopping for a girl and you do not know, like if all of these fail, they fail you. She either already has a lot of these things or she's just not like other girls and she's different. I mean that as a joke, I promise. But I know gift giving can be anxiety inducing and I feel you on that, so I'm here for you. If all else fails, gift cards are the way to go. So you can get a Shein gift card for her, Temu gift card. You could get, because if she doesn't want to spend a lot of money, but also you want to give her like a hefty gift, you can be like $100 on the, you know what I mean? Also Amazon gift card, Spotify, Apple Music, literally all of these things. So gift cards, also to her favorite restaurants or like fast food things like Chick-fil-A, come on, like their breakfast, you know, or like Starbucks or Dunkin', depending on what type of girl she is. Also, one thing I asked for, since I'm a coffee fanatic, was I asked for an espresso machine. Me and my girlfriend are moving, and I say this in like pretty much every single video, or at least I mention it because I'm just really excited. I asked my mom, we went to this giant mall, and it was like, she's like obviously looking for like, what can I get for you for Christmas? And I was like, I need to take you to the Nespresso store because we have a coffee maker. You guys have seen it a million times, but it's not the same as an espresso maker. It like the little pods, like I'm obsessed. So we went. And bless the worker that was working there. She literally hated her life, and I hope she has a good, like, Christmas, because genuinely, she made my coffee. They make your coffee in the store and, like, give it to you so you can try it out. And it's so sick because I was like, I want to get my mom, like, on the hype train on why this is so good. Because my friend Michelle has one, and I was, like, obsessed with it, and I still am, and that's why I want one. So my mom was like, what's the hype? And so, like, I was trying to get her locked in, you know? And we're, like, sitting there, Elisha and I, and this girl made my coffee, not once, not twice, but 5 times. And just, it was chaotic so much that somebody would just come and pick it and take it and just walk away with it and start drinking it. So she was, like, the girl was getting, like, pissed, and, like, she was kind of like, what is happening? And I, like, just was trying to be, like, nice and calm because I didn't want her being like, oh great, now I have somebody rushing me, you know? I've worked in the service industry. I know people are crazy, especially when they think that they have some like power over you in some way and they don't treat you human, and that's just annoying, but that's a whole other thing for a whole other time. She literally took me over to like the bar, like us over to the bar, and she made a coffee and then she gave it to me, and then she like answered all of our questions, but she like was telling her coworker, she's like, I'm not working on the floor right now, like I'm staying right over here, I'm doing this. And so, but she like still was nice to us. So I hope you have a good Christmas if you're watching this, coffee girl. That is it for this week's video. I feel like I've been talking my head off for the past hour, which I think I have, but also I try to like keep it going. I don't know, some people have like 115 plus items or 200, and girl, that is too long of a video. And also, I want to give you guys practical things that if somebody was shopping for me, I would want them to get me, and also things I'm actually like looking into for people that I'm actually getting in my life, which are other girls. So like, I know a few things. I have a lot of friends. That sounded really like funny. You're a little sad, but that was funny. Like, I have friends. But anyways, regardless of that, I am so excited for Christmas and for the season, and yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. If you made it to the end of this video, please put this emoji in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, I'm gonna go. Mwah. Peace.